Anybody can experience part of OSU's history any time of the year by visiting Old Central, the oldest building on campus. But one of the largest parts of OSU's history only happens once a year. Oklahoma State's homecoming has been nicknamed America's greatest homecoming celebration, and with more than 80,000 people crowding the streets of Stillwater, it's easy to see why. The tradition began 101 years ago in 1913 with the start of the Harvest Carnival, which is still a part of the celebration today. In fact, many of the original activities from 1913 are still going on.
The parade has existed throughout the whole over 100 years now of this activity. The walk around has gotten much bigger. In fact, initially they didn't even close off the streets. People drove around.
David Peters knows a lot about the history of homecoming, and that could be because he played a part in America's greatest homecoming celebration when he was a student in the 70s. Peters says that house decorations were still a part of homecoming, but it was the parade floats everyone came to see.
I was the driver for 2 years in our parade float. So we spent a great deal of time on the floats. And they were very elaborate. We didn't spend nearly as much time on the house decorations.
The parade floats are smaller today, but the house decorations have become larger and more intricate every year. The house decorations originally started as banners and signs on sorority houses, and those decorations inspired what today is known as walkarounds. Homecoming at Oklahoma State has evolved into the enormous week-long celebration it is today. But Peters says that while some things change, some remain the same. And there's a reason why it's America's greatest homecoming.
It's intergenerational. You have from small kids, enjoying things, seeing things through their eyes, to people who are emeriti and retired, who still come back and see things. And I think having all of those generations mixing and interacting, I think is what makes it great.
This year's homecoming is called The Experience, and OSU is predicting that nearly 100,000 people will return to Stillwater. After all, that's what the celebration is all about, coming home. For O State TV, I'm Chandler Rogers.